everybody, happy Wednesday to you and happy second day of my new job, which is still going quite well. Definitely enjoying it. If you can tell by my voice, I am still excited about my new job. Unlike my last job at the car dealership, where by my second day, I'm sure any of you could tell that I was just already fed up with it and already miserable with it. I was already getting people leaving comments like the second day into my last job with people going, are you liking this job? Are you happy? Because I just seemed like I wasn't happy. And sure enough, I wasn't. But no, this is going well. I'm enjoying this job. It's great so far. Pretty cool that, I'm working my way up to becoming an assistant manager of the warehouse. That's pretty cool. I like that it's not just going to be, here's your job, just do this. It's kind of like you're building towards something, which is definitely exciting. And again, I'm liking the job thus far. I got to learn how to drive a lift truck today. Not a forklift, but a lift truck, which is this thing you stand on, and it lifts you up very high so you can get stock down off shelves. That was a lot of fun. I never driven one of those before, so I got to drive that around the warehouse. So I'm zipping around the warehouse on this thing and being lifted up like 3 stories in the air, which is really crazy because the base of this lift is the same size as the thing that's lifting you in the air. So I don't know how it works. Apparently it's not going to kill you, but when you're 3 stories up and you look down and the thing you're standing on is the same exact size as the base of the car, it just doesn't seem like it should be holding you up. It seems like the base should be much larger, and it's not. But somehow it works, and it's not going to flip over. My supervisor was saying, no, you can take the thing and rock it and shake it around. You'll be fine. It's not going to fall. So I don't know. I was zipping around on it today, and I was lifting myself very high in the air, and no incidents, so I guess it does work, but it was pretty crazy and a lot of fun, and also a little scary all at the same time. Also good news, they might be hiring somebody else from my old job. They're possibly going to talk to my old boss and see if anybody wants to come over because, they're closing the department. Somebody's getting laid off, I think, at the end of either this month or next month. Somebody's getting laid off, so maybe that person's going to want to come over, so I might be working with an old coworker. That'd be kind of neat. So I'm definitely enjoying the job. Everything's going well thus far, and I'm looking forward to everything else the job eventually entails. So anyway, with that being said, let's take a look at some packages I got in the mail today. Ready? Screenshot. There we go. Got these packages in the mail today. Got them they were at my P.O. box. I did stop at the post office. I didn't film it because I wasn't there to take a look. I wasn't there to drop stuff off for me personally, like Listia or the Sickness store. The reason I was there is actually because apparently the new job I have, they do take mail to the post office. And since my last job, that was part of my last job, like, you just want to do it again? Okay. If everything goes well, I actually talked to my supervisor. I was like, it doesn't really make much sense for me to go to the post office and then come back to work. Why don't I just leave like 20 minutes, 15 minutes early and then just stop at the post office on the way home because I drive right past it anyway? And he's like, that actually makes a lot of sense. And that's what I did at my last job. I just left my last job early. I think I left like about 20 minutes earlier or something like that. And then I could just go stop at the post office and just drop the mail off on my way home, and it just makes sense to do that. So hopefully he's gonna talk to like his boss and see if that's okay. It makes sense. I hope that's the way it goes. So I got to leave work a little bit early today to go to the post office, and again, when I was there, I ended up picking up some packages. Both of these coming from the UK again. 2 more packages from UK viewers. I gotta get over there. I really, really do. Here's a question for you, for those of you living in Europe or the UK, or I guess maybe the UK or France even. If I come over there, chances are I'm gonna go to Disneyland Paris. That's probably what I'll do. So my question is, the channel. Is it easy for those of you living in the United Kingdom, for those of you watching my videos right now who maybe want to like meet up or something like that, would it be easy for you to get to where you live to Paris or the Paris area, wherever Disneyland, let's just say Disneyland Paris, would it be easy for you to get there? I don't know where the channel is. I don't know what parts of the UK, and I don't know what parts of Paris it connects. I have no idea. I'm not sure where anything is located in the vicinity of the channel. I don't know. So is it easy to get there? Is it an easy drive? Would it be like a huge pain in the butt for those of you who maybe like want to meet up or something if I ever come over there to meet up in like the Paris area? Because it's kind of one of those things, like if I'm going to spend the money and I'm going to go to Europe, you guys know I'm going to want to go to like Disneyland. Come on. How can I go over there and not do that? So leave some comments. Let me know. I'm curious about that. If that's the case, maybe I'm going to look into that. Maybe I will. Who knows? So, all right, let's take a look at what some UK viewers sent me. The first package here coming from Jones. This coming from Jones. I have no idea. That's all it says. Let's see what Jones sent. And we are being joined by the ever-lovely Cinnamon, as always, for this. So, let's see. Is there notes? There is. Hi, CS. Another 2 films for you. Keep up the good work with all your stuff. Chris Jones, England. So this comes from Chris Jones. Oh my God, guys, this is awesome. So there are so many awesome titles that the UK are just that Europe in general got that we did not get over here in the United States. There's so many cool things, and a lot of them don't even make sense. Like why some title, I'm talking American titles, why they would have gotten released over in Europe but not here in the United States. I don't get, but that's the way it goes, and this is awesome. Buried Alive. This is such a good movie. I have it on VHS because it was never released here on DVD in the United States. This is a great, great film. It's this awesome story of this guy who's like murdered by his wife, but the murder doesn't go quite well, and he wakes up, and he's in the coffin, he breaks out, and then he gets his revenge on the wife and the I guess doctor, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, the doctor who the wife's cheating on with. He gets his revenge, and he does built this whole elaborate like fun house. It's awesome. It's amazing. Definitely want to check out. I highly recommend Buried Alive. And so cool to now have a copy of it on DVD. And this is brand new, factory sealed. That's amazing. To see what region is. It is region 2, but that's okay. I do have a region 3 player, so awesome. That's amazing. That is so cool. I'm so happy to have a DVD copy of that. That is so good. And, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. This is awesome. So cool. Look at that. The Night They Saved Christmas. Again, never released here in the United States. Why? I do not know. I do have a VHS copy of this as well. In fact, I have way too many of them. Some of them I'm going to be selling on the Cinema Sickness store because I don't know why I have like 50 copies of this on VHS. I don't need that many copies. I need at least one, maybe 2, maybe one for a backup. But anyway, that is so awesome. This is such a good movie. This is my childhood right here. For whatever reason, this was like the movie I watched so much as a kid. Every Christmas. I remember this being on TV every Christmas, and it was like a tradition. A lot of people, I certainly did watch, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty Snowman, and all those typical Rankin Bass classics and whatnot. And those were certainly childhood memories of mine, and definitely things I looked forward to watching every year. But really, when it came down to it, this was the Christmas movie that I needed to watch every single year. I've seen this movie so many times. It is such a great Christmas movie. It's very 80s. Fair warning. It is extremely 80s. It is extremely cheesy, but it is so, so good. I love this film. So, I can't recommend this enough. Again, for those of you here in the States, you're going to have to get yourself a VHS copy or import a DVD copy. Again, Region 2, so you're going to have a Region 3 player also to play this. But, wow. This is awesome to have on DVD. I can't believe I have a DVD copy of this now. This is so cool. This is amazing. 2 fantastic movies not released to DVD here in the United States that I now have on DVD. That is so cool. So, Chris, amazing. Thank you so much. That again, the second amount of amazingness you've sent me. That is so cool. And then the second package here comes from... This comes from If Undelivered, Return To. That is who this comes from. I don't know what the actual name is, but hopefully there's a note inside so we can find out. We have... there's a note. Oh, wow. That's cool. All right, we have a note. Oh, a long one. Hey, CS, hope the job hunt is going well. It is. I got a new job. But by the time you said this, I'm sure you didn't know that because this stuff takes forever to get to me. I know firsthand what it is like to struggle to find work, as I was out of work 18 months before I got my current one. Been a big fan of your videos for years. Thank you. I'm extra careful when buying secondhand movies, as I will pass on it if it's in a bad way. Why people do that to their discs, I do not know. I do not know either. I mean, I never understand when I come across a DVD and it's destroyed. Why did you even buy it if you're going to destroy it? It's like buying a new car and just like taking a hammer to it. Why would you do that? You were also an inspiration in me starting my own YouTube channel. That's awesome. And I'd love if you could give me a shout out. I certainly could, if it's not too much trouble. It can be found by searching for, is it STE apostrophe S Media? Steez Media? looks like STE_S Media. So do a search for that. I have sent you a couple of things that I thought you might be interested in. One is a film starring Wesley Snipes, and the other is something I found on eBay and instantly thought of you, as I know you are a fan of parks. Keep up the good work, Stefan Dever. So yeah, I believe it is STE for Stefan. STE's Media. So Steve's Media, STE_S Media. Check them out. So very cool. We have a UK release of 7 Seconds. Great Wesley Snipes movie. That is really cool. Region 2 PAL release. That's awesome. That's great. And check this out, guys. This is really cool. SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment. That is great. I love it. SeaWorldParks.co.uk. I love these because you cannot get these here in the States. And what I mean by that is, well, first of all, there are a lot of parks such as Discovery Cove, SeaWorld Busch Gardens, what's it? Yeah, the other one. They do not send, unlike Disney that has their vacation guides, there's a few other places that have vacation guides. These companies do not for those of us in the States. You can't request a vacation guide. You can't do it. But if you live overseas, then they will send you a vacation guide. So they have vacation guides that they're more than happy to send to people in Europe, but not here in the United States. I don't understand what that's about. That's apparently the way it goes. So some really good amusement parks you just can't get vacation guides for here in the States, but you can overseas. So that is really cool. Plus, even if they do send ones here in the States, a lot of times they'll send you like a different one if you're overseas. So it's a different version and everything like that. So I love these. I love vacation guides. I'm a huge fan of these because, as I said before, these are like, they're like time capsules. Is there a year in here? Yes, 2015. So this will be a time capsule of like what was going on in these parks in 2015. 10 years from now, I pop this in and watch it. This stuff, so much of this stuff has changed. There'll be events going on that aren't going on anymore. Parades, rides. That's why I love watching the Disney ones so much. As a huge Disney fan, I love popping in, VHS vacation guides from the early 90s or 80s, watching them and going, wow, that ride does not exist anymore. That parade doesn't exist anymore. Oh, they were doing this so-and-so celebration this year. That's not a thing anymore. There's restaurants that don't exist. All kinds of things. Or they'll talk about stuff like never happened. All sorts of great things like that in these vacation guides. They're time capsules, and that's why I love these. So very cool. I certainly do not have this one. That is awesome. So, guys, thank you so much. Is it Stefan or Steve? Wait, I said Steven, didn't I? It's Stefan, not Steven. I'm sorry. Did I say Steven before? I meant Stefan. S-T-E-P-H-E-N. Stefan. So I do apologize. So, again, I guess it's Steve's Media, S-T-E_S Media. And Chris, you guys, thank you so much for the awesomeness all the way from the UK. That is so, so cool of you. I just, so awesome. Just such cool things. I love that. And just so happy to have both these on DVD now. That's amazing. So guys, again, thank you so much. And leave some comments. Either you guys or anybody over in the UK or just Europe in general. If I were to go to Disneyland Paris, would it be easy for you guys to meet up with me? Is that even a thing? I don't know. In my head, I'm like, yeah, you guys can just zip on right over, but it's probably not like that at all. It's probably like saying it's probably like one of you guys saying, I'm going to Disneyland out in California. Why don't you just zip on over? That'd be insane for me to make it out to California. That wouldn't happen. So maybe it's something like that. I have no idea. Leave a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts because I would really like to go over there. But chances are I'm probably going to go to Disneyland Paris because I really want to go there. So I want to see the Phantom Manor so bad. So anyway, guys, that is that. So now on to tonight's Cinema Sickness Halloween Horror-thon. And I'm actually really tempted to watch Buried Alive, but I just recently watched that. So I think I'm going to pass on that. But I'm tempted. Maybe not tonight. Maybe eventually. So I don't know what I'm going to watch. I have absolutely no idea. So I'll be back in a second to let you guys know what title I've picked for tonight. All right. So tonight's Cinema Sickness Halloween Horror-thon title is going to be the classic 1987 The Gate. Definitely excited to check this one out. Now I could watch my DVD or my DVD, but what'd be the fun in that? Let's bust out the Laserdisc.
Knock her out again. I
Oh man, The Gate. Such a classic 80s film. I love this movie. I used to watch this a lot when I was a kid. Why I'm only getting around to rewatching it now, I have no idea. I used to own this on VHS, then I replaced my VHS copy with a Laserdisc, and then I got these two DVD copies as well, so I have no idea why I'm only getting around now to rewatching this. I should have done that years ago. It is such a great movie. It's all about this kid who accidentally opens his portal, or a gate to this world of demons. I guess you could say hell, but this world of demons. And now the demons are loose and they're attacking, and it's this kind of nightmare situation. They're pretty much living out a nightmare. Him and his sister and his friends, some of his sister's friends are over at the house, and now they're living out this nightmare. And of course, they've been left alone for the weekend because their parents went off and entrusted the bigger sister to take care of the house and the younger brother. And of course, everything goes wrong with these demons coming, and now they're attacking. And again, they're living in this crazy kind of nightmare world, and it's left up to this boy to now close this portal and put things back to the way it was. Pretty fun, great practical special effects. I absolutely loved that. There's a really cool zombie in this movie. I love that as well. That's just one of my favorite scenes of the zombie in this film. There's a eye stabbing with a Barbie doll leg. That's always fun as well. Just fun all around. If you were a fan of 80s, then The Gate is one to see. I know this movie has a bit of a cult following, but I also know a lot of people who've never heard of this movie and who've never seen it, and that's a shame. If you are a fan of, I'd say, not only 1980s horror, but even movies like The Goonies and Stand By Me, kind of that sort of kid adventure movie, this is one to check out. Yes, it is a horror movie, but it's about kids and them having to fix things and survive this kind of horror situation they're put into. So it definitely has that sort of 80s Stand By Me sort of feel to it, just with horror. So a horror Stand By Me. I guess you could look at it like that, maybe, or a horror's Goonies, I don't know. But anyway, The Gate, definitely one to see. If you're a fan of great 80s movies, this is definitely one to check out. You will not regret it. I love it. I'm definitely looking forward to watching this one over and over again because it's ridiculous that I've waited this long to get around to rewatching this. And guess what? There's a sequel. I think we know what I'm watching tomorrow. And once again with that, I am off to bed as usual because I gotta get up early for my new job. Exciting. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, then hit that subscribe button and you're gonna get one. And if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself one of these. There's also hoodies and hats and buttons and all kinds of other cool gear, so definitely head over there. And also, if you would like to support new content and show your thanks and appreciation for these videos and keep these videos coming your way, then head over to patreon.com/cinemasickness, where the simple donation of $1 or as much as you like really does go a long way. It all goes right back into these videos and gains you early access to most of my videos as well. So that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.